I don't scare easily. I really don't. I'm a 23-year-old female, but I'm tall and strong. My family owns a large poultry farm in the middle of nowhere, and sometimes I volunteer to stay there during the night, on my own, when some of the employees is sick or can't make it. So I'm not afraid of being alone or waking in the dark. It happened in the middle of the summer and happened mainly because of my younger sister. She and a group of her friends decided to throw a party in one of the friends' family cabin in the middle of the woods. I know, that doesn't sound good. I've seen all those horror movies. Obviously, I wasn't happy about them going along with this plan, but I really tried to be the cool sister, so I let her go, with a condition that if something happens, even the smallest thing, I would be the one called immediately. The day comes and I prepare for everything. She gets all she might need, from the first aid kit to pepper spray, packed to her backpack, and I drive her there to see the cabin. It's not a long drive, just about 20 minutes out of the city, but as I've never been there before, I get a wrong turn, and instead of getting to a cabin, we get to see a wooden hunting tower and the end of the road. We turn around and in a few minutes navigate the cabin. So I leave her there with her friends and head back home. Around midnight, I get the call from my sister. Everybody got really drunk. Some people are actually sick. And guys ate all the food. Facepalm, facepalm, facepalm. I jump out of bed, get into my sheep onesie. This is actually important. And drive to the 24/7 shop to get some hangover food, aspirin and loads of water. On my way to them, I keep rehearsing a speech about adulthood and how irresponsible they are. It's a really good speech. But then something strange happens. I'm totally out of the town, way out of the living area. There's only grass and trees around me. Even the road is a dirt road, where it would be hard to pass a car. It's that narrow. But I can see a car lights coming straight to me. I start thinking it's somebody's parents coming back from the cabin, but it's hardly believable that any of the kids had the courage to call their mums. Suddenly, the lights disappear, and that creeps me out a bit, because there's no turn on that part of the road where we are. It comes back and disappears again. Repeats that a few more times, like trying to tell me something. But the car keeps coming closer. I slow down, trying to find a logical explanation to what's going on, but I can't find it. I dial 112, but do not press call, as I don't know if it's actually a threat. The next minute was the longest in my life, and I can remember every second of it. I think that is because my body was driven on so much adrenaline. I could think so clear, just like they have slow motion scenes in the movies. So the car stopped right in front of me, blocking my road forward. My only option is to go back, if I want to run, but there is no space to turn around. I remember that I've seen a bit more space a few hundred meters back, so my plan is to get there going backwards. I do a quick 180 turn and speed as fast as I can back to the town. On my way, call the police and hope that they meet me halfway. The only problem is that you can't go backwards as fast as you go forward, and if they'll cut me off my turnaround spot, I might be in deep shit. The only logical thing to do seems to be waiting. I have to wait until that somebody gets out of their car and starts walking to mine. Then I can win a few seconds till they get back into their car. So I sit there and prepare myself, get my car in rear gear, put my foot on the clutch, and another just a millimetre from pressing the gas. Look through the mirrors for the last time to see if there's any visible holes in the road behind me. I drive a city car, and the creep is in a 4x4. My heart is pounding so loud that I'm worried I'll die of a heart attack for even trying to save myself. I have to keep telling myself that I have only one chance, and I have to be focused. Two huge guys get out of the car. They look a bit over 50, both have beards, and they're dressed like they would be like to hide in the dark. Two huge guys get out of the car. They look a bit over 50, both have beards, and they're dressed like they would like to hide in the dark. They stand next to the car for a second. I get ready to duck if I see a gun. Instead, one of them turns on a flashlight and points it straight to me. Well, awesome. Now I can't really see them. It really blinds me. I decide to count to 4 and start driving backwards. But I don't even get to 2 when I hear a laugh. Not a creepy or strange laugh. They're laughing like they've seen the funniest thing in their lives. The one with the flashlight turns it away because he's laughing so hard that he has to hold himself to the car door. And I'm sitting there in my car, almost dying of fear and confusion. Then it hits me. I actually know one of them. He's the leader of a local hunting group, and he brings meat samples for my dad to test in search of any diseases. My dad is a local vet. So he walks forward, but not too close to my car, and starts apologising if they scared me. They were actually patrolling this road for a few weeks now, because somebody was poaching, and things like that are staining the reputation of a hunting group. And as this road is used only to get to the forest, that hunting tower is, apparently they didn't even know about the cabin. So they were ready to catch the poacher and call the police, when instead of him, they saw a girl in a sheep costume, practically shitting herself. Next day, they even called my dad and apologised, and asked if I was okay. After a few months, I actually kind of laugh about it, even as it was the scariest event of my life. And for the poacher, well, I hope you never meet them. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. You can also leave a comment below. All feedback, good or otherwise, is always appreciated. If you have any creepy stories of your own, or have any topics that you would like me to cover, feel free to send them in via any of my social media. You can find all links to my social media in the description below. Until next time guys, make sure you lock your doors, stay safe, and I'll see you next video.